What is going on, guys? How are you all doing today? Miles Morales The Ultimate Spider-Man issue 12, the issue where the Ultimate Universe is said to be ending, and I cannot wait. But first, guys, before we kick off this issue, I just want to let you guys know that I am doing a physical comics giveaway for this issue on my Facebook page. Now, all you need to do to enter the giveaway is hit the like button on my Facebook page and then go to the giveaway post and comment the word comic, and I will announce a winner on my Facebook page sometime next week. Now, of course, you can click the link in the description to go straight to my Facebook page if that makes it easier. And of course, when I'm talking about a physical comic, I actually mean something that you can hold in your hand, and I can also sign the comic for you if that's what you want as well. But yeah, so overall, this is just an awesome giveaway to do, and I can't wait to find out who the winner's going to be. But yeah, so enough of that. Let's get all that out of the way, and let's focus back on the comic at hand. On screen right now, let's get into it. Alright, so as we dive into the issue, we go over to Judge sitting in class, and Miles and gang obviously aren't sat in class because they have been captured by Hydra. And if you remember from the previous issue, Judge kind of knew that Miles was Spider-Man. It was never confirmed, but we had a feeling that he did know. But I have a feeling that he's going to get dragged into this later on anyway, so that was awesome. But as you can see, Miles has woken up floating above Dr. Doom and his henchmen in what seems to be a laboratory with an army behind him. Now, I'm not sure about you guys, but I think this is the ultimate Dr. Doom. I thought it was the 616 Dr. Doom, but I guess I'll just explain that at the end of the video. But yeah, so as you can see, Dr. Doom and everyone is kind of discussing and talking about how Miles was an accident and how everything that he has is just something that he's fallen into. He didn't mean to become Spider-Man. He didn't mean to get the powers. He's not exactly like Peter Parker that has a real purpose. But he's talking about how Norman Osborn died trying to recreate the formula that gave Peter and Miles their powers. And now they're going to take it out of Miles and Jessica Drew. And it's all pretty fascinating stuff. As you can see, Kate Bishop is in the top left there, probably screaming for her life in complete disbelief that her boyfriend is ex-boyfriend is Spider-Man. But as you can see, Miles is not messing about. He looks very like as if he's not going to be taking any messing whatsoever. Now we go back to Judge, and he's been over to, of course, Miles and gang's dorm room, but now he's actually gone to Miles's house, like his flat with his dad, and you can see that even the house is messed up. And then Cloak and Dagger actually flying through the window and start interrogating Judge. Now what they don't know is that Judge was actually a former roommate of Miles, and I think it's really interesting because Judge actually does say right here that he knows that Miles is Spider-Man. Also, guys, I just want to point something out really quick. Did you notice back there that Dr. Doom was talking about Latveria and Miles Morales being at Latveria and taking over his plans and stuff like that? I haven't seen that in the Ultimate Spider-Man comics, so I'm thinking that Dr. Doom is talking about Miles Morales in the All New Ultimates comics, because I don't read the All New Ultimates, so I don't know. But as you can see, we're getting to an awesome part of the comic where Miles unleashes his new spider power, and he just explodes out of this trap that Dr. Doom has him in and lands in the classic Spider-Man pose, which is awesome. Guys, we've been waiting so many issues for that new power to be unleashed, and now we finally see it. I still don't understand what it is. I mean, does he just explode but he doesn't get hurt? What is the actual power that he has? Who knows? But as you can see, the Ultimates and the rest of the people like Judge and all of that, Cloak and Dagger, we can't forget Bombshell, they all go over to Maria Hill because she used to be a S.H.I.E.L.D. agent and now she's a detective, and they actually need her help to find Miles. Now, as you can see, we go back over to Miles, and he's actually knocked out because he passed out after unleashing his new power. And then he hears that Jessica Drew is going to be obliterated, and Miles wakes up and crushes one of the Spider Twins' faces into the ground and takes absolutely every single person on. I mean, even the Spider Twins can't fight him. He's just so awesome. Now, as you can see, Kate Bishop's father has a gun to Jessica Drew's head. But then we go over to Maria Hill and the rest of the Ultimates to find out what's going on. And they actually get a call that there's a warehouse with lights going off and stuff like that on this island. Now, obviously, Cloak can just teleport them there. And he actually does, and they all get there, and then a Hydra guard comes flying through the window as soon as they get there. And of course, the rest of the Ultimates and all of that sprint into the warehouse and just see Miles kicking the absolute crap out of Doctor Doom. Now, you guys are probably thinking Doctor Doom is some major villain, but guess what? Miles is even better, and I think this just shows how powerful Miles truly is when he puts his mind to something and when he's truly annoyed and like serious about the situation. He just took on Doctor Doom and every single Hydra agent ever all by himself. It was pure brilliance, and as you can see, Miles is hugging Judge saying, "Oh my god, it's so good that you're here," and stuff like that. And I don't know, I think Miles is just happy to see someone different, like, I don't know, but either way, it's an awesome moment. But I think it's kind of lowered down because Miles breaks up with Kate Bishop, which I so didn't expect. I mean, it's not exactly Kate's fault that she's born into Hydra, but maybe Kate will come back as a villain in the future. I mean, he's technically broken Kate's heart, so yeah. But as you could see there, Miles like saved his father, and then they go outside and see a giant planet coming towards them. And this is actually the end of the Miles Morales The Ultimate Spider-Man comic book series. So there will not be an issue 13, guys. This actually continues in the Secret Wars event coming up later this year. So I think it's next month that starts. And I, of course, will be reviewing it. Now, in case you want to know how the Ultimate Universe actually ends, they're actually bringing out something called Ultimate End Issue 1 and then so on, and that's going to include all of the Ultimate characters from the Ultimate Universe and how the Ultimate Universe actually ends. Now, guys, in case you don't know, Miles Morales isn't actually dead and he's not going to like disappear or anything like that. What's happening is the Secret Wars is all about universes merging together, and what's going to happen is the 2099 universe, the 616 universe, and the Ultimate Universe, and maybe a few other universes are all merging together to create one huge universe known as Secret Wars Battle World, and that is where all of the superheroes are going to be. So yes, 616 Peter Parker and Ultimate Miles Morales are going to be together in the same universe. Now, you are probably wondering, will Ultimate Peter Parker be part of this? Well, Peter Parker is going to be a part of the Ultimate End comics, but that's just like showing the end of the Ultimate Universe. But who knows, he might actually be in the Secret Wars. But guys, I will make another video explaining a little bit more in detail about the Secret Wars and stuff like that. But as of right now, yes, I will be reviewing pretty much every single issue of Secret Wars to do with Miles Morales Spider-Man and of course 616 Spider-Man and all of that stuff. You know, all the major comics to do with the Secret Wars. So yeah. But what did you guys think of this issue? Let me know in the comments section below. This was absolutely crazy. I'm still kind of saddened by the fact that we didn't see the Ultimate Universe end. It was more like seeing it end before it ended, if you get what I mean. But I don't know. Let me know in the comments below what you thought about that. I'm going to give this issue I was going to give it an 8 actually, but now I'm going to give it a 9. So I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10 just because I've just realized how badass Miles actually was in this comic. And of course, make sure you hit the like button on this video, guys. Don't forget about the giveaway on my Facebook page. You go to the links in the description to go there. And of course, guys, last but not least, make sure you hit the subscribe button. I'm going to be covering Secret Wars, The Amazing Spider-Man Renew Your Vows, and of course, loads of other comics in the future. So stick around for them, and I will see you guys in my next video.